I made a song just cause why not? It's on YouTube as well as SoundCloud, soon Spotify. Just a heads up, it's not mixer mastered. Also, my voice sucks, so it sucks. But everyone starts somewhere, so yeah. I don't know. I want to go to sleep. I'm recording this almost at 2 a.m.
Why does this light have to exist? Whenever encountering this traffic light, I can't help but wonder who created this and thought it was needed. It's a green arrow pointing up to clarify that we can move forward. Like a bright green ball couldn't tell us what to do in that situation. This question may not be serious compared to questions like, which came first, the chicken or the egg? But imagine yourself taking out the trash and the dumpster had a sign that said, put trash here. Like no toddler, elderly, short, tall, black, white needs a sign to tell them what to do. That might be a reach, but that's how I feel about it. Its existence does not have a purpose in this world, like paper straws. I already know some tree huggers are about to tell me how paper straws are helping the environment and I shouldn't be talking trash on them based on the fact they're replacing plastic straws that society adores. First off, you should feel ashamed to have a mindset thinking that humans should be sucking their drinks out of these shits rather than these gorgeous bendy straws. Second off, what difference would it make? The environment would never be how you would want it to be because it's polluted with creatures like these roaming around. Which now comes to my third off. Paper comes from trees. The reason for the change may be aimed towards sea life and plastic pollution. Regardless, you're assaulting Mother Nature. And why do we care about the sea life if we're out here fishing for sea creatures and pissing in the ocean? I'm not trying to bring any negative energy, I'm just keeping it real. Plastic is thrown everywhere in the world. People really don't have the urge to find a trash can and throw it away as time progresses. So stick to plastic straws and start polluting our world with trash cans. Okay, so we all have questions about something in life. Insurance, laws, allergies, boys, bitches. Everyone is curious about something. I, for one, had a curiosity about why we can't wear diapers. I mean, we wouldn't have to worry about going to the bathroom anymore. We don't have to hold it in when the bathroom is right beneath us. There are reasons why it wouldn't work, smell-wise. But as I stated before, pollute the world with trash cans. Except they have some heat-related thing to burn them. There should be a reason for barbers to wash the hair off your hair after cutting it. And that's because of all the pieces of hair there are after the haircut. And the fact they come down on your face and clothes. Like last time after taking my haircut, I had to go to a restaurant that was by the corner of the barbershop and wash the hair off in the bathroom. The reason they don't do it is to save time and they would have to raise the prices up. I know bullshit when I see one. It's because y'all don't want to be gay. Look, I'm down to pay an extra $10 to have all these bits of hair out of my hair. Just know there's nothing sus about it unless you make it like that. Another one I think majority of us point grinders have is why we can't get more than one free item. I did not grind my McDonald's points just to be able to get one free food item. Like, you have to make separate orders to receive your awards, and not only that, but you have to wait for your first free item to be made in order to place another one. I'm not sure if it only applies in the McDonald's app, but if it's for all of the fast food apps, that's some whack shit. And speaking of fast food, why do some of their bathrooms need a code? You know when you enter a fast food restaurant you've never been in before? You order your meal, pay with cash, maybe card, get your receipt, fill your medium cup with sugar, place it at the table, head to the bathroom to wash your hands so you don't get germs all over your food. And then you approach this keypad door attached to the handle. It requires 4 digits for full access. And obviously you don't know what the code is. So then you go to the counter to ask for the code, you get the code, put in the code, it isn't the code. You go back and they give it to you again, turns out you misheard it. And yada 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 yada. Now I know they put a keypad on it for all the crackheads that's trying to get to Cloud 9, but like, this is Jack in the Box. This ain't Red Lobster, or Red Robin, or Red Applebee's. This Jack in the Box. Some of the most greasiest food out there. Fuck you think you is. If we talking Denny's, then yeah, I need a keypad on the bathroom door for the luxury it offers. If it's Carl's Jr., or Hardee's if you're from the East Coast, nah, your customers are nothing like the ones at Chili's. You are not wealthy enough to have a code to the bathroom. Before writing this script, I was considering discussing my skepticism on what Sandy Cheeks be saying and what Texans be saying overall. But instead, I want to ask y'all this. Why did Sandy Cheeks choose a saxophone to play at band practice? That requires her helmet off and lungs for music to come out, and there's no air underwater. So she's basically committing. Then on day 4, she changed her instrument to a trumpet. Like, are you dumb? You're the smartest character here knowing what this monster is, yet you chose instruments you can't even play without taking off your helmet. You Texans love jazz. You try to sabotage Squid's dreams because he didn't give a fuck about your Halloween costume. You tired of life? What the fuck's going on, you nuthead? I mean, she ended up playing the guitar at the Bubble Bowl, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Not as much as people questioning Cars. I'm a big Cars fan. Always have, always will. Cars is a classic. Cars 2 is alright garbage. And Cars 3 is a good watch. I have the Cars DVD, stickers, and a ton of toys from all 3 car movies. What are we talking? All the Lightning McQueen variants like Dragon McQueen, Shovel McQueen, Rusty's Racing Center McQueen, Cruising McQueen with the eye changes, Kids Nightmares. We have the racers like The King, Tokyo, Fusing, Lewis Hamilton and Kim Kardashian, Transberry Juice, and of course the best racer, Chick Hicks. And Chick Hicks and Dynaco Blue. The Radiator Springs crew, the Lego duo, racers I beat up, all these cars and all these trains. I used to play with them and adore them, and also abuse them. I'm a real Cars fan. So finding out there's videos discussing how the universe of Cars works and why they're cars and how their organs work, it hurts to see they're blinded by greatness. It's not like the franchise stabbed themselves on the foot with a specific thrilling fill of a lifetime. I'm aware of that. But do we really have to go into depth of it all? If we're really going to look into how the universe works, then we might as well do it with Toy Story. I mean, how does Forky come to life? He was made from a spork, strings, popsicle sticks, Play-Doh, and somehow with no explanation, he's alive. Does that mean anything can come to life? How did Woody get fat? The only time I can recall him putting anything in his mouth was that Super Bowl commercial. But other than that, there probably hasn't been a time where he's eating or drinking something. Do toys need to eat and drink to survive? If they do they piss like humans do after drinking and shit and wipe their asses like humans do after eating? Do toys even have asses? I'm sorry, I just really hate people that care too much more than they should. Like, they're the type of people to bring their clipboards to the movie theater, write down their pros and cons about every scene, and leave it at the counter after watching it. If you're one of those people, go fuck yourself. If a masterpiece like the B movie can get away with ridiculous shit, so can this. Anyways, my final question I have for today's garbage dump is Tom Holland's interest in black women. What is it about black women that Tom Holland finds attractive? In Homecoming, he has a crush for Liz, who's African American. You can tell by the way she walks in slow-mo, him knowing the clothes she has, convincing her he knows Spider-Man after hearing her talk about him, and how he had to see her in her swimsuit before heading out. Then there's her mom, who leaves him in disbelief. Just look how amazed he is by her makeup and physique. Makes sense why he mad the Vulture be hitting that all night. In Far From Home, he has a thing for Zendaya. I always wonder why he gained feelings for her in this movie when it seems he had no liking for her in the previous one, but it all makes sense now. She's black. After Liz and her mom move away due to their dad being in a coma for 5 years, losing his father figure, he was probably thinking to himself, it's now or never. Either I be lonely forever or I bag Rihanna. So he went for Zendaya. Even though Liz was chocolate black and Zendaya was more caramel, he might have thought it was time to try a different taste. He legit planned out how things were gonna go down in Europe. Things may have not gone as planned it, but he managed to kiss her and got to meet her family. Though none of it matters anymore because she forgets about him in No Way Home. At least for now. Also, in No Way Home, there's this lady who has this man sweating. Got this man fucking up his sentences. Keep this.
Hi, Parker.
You do know you're in the street, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I really needed to talk to you, and I know you're on your way to the airport. Please don't let MIT be dumb like me.
MIT is dumb?
No, I'm saying don't let MIT be dumb. I mean, like the dumber version of me that wouldn't have let them help. No, well, I'm.
This boy loves his chocolates. Think it's best if we just end it right here.